Welcome to the Stateless Standard, where we illuminate the hidden architectures of power that shape our world, without borders, without illusions. Today, we delve into one of the most elusive networks in modern history, Le Cercle, a clandestine club of spies, statesmen, and tycoons operating in the shadows of democracy. They claim to safeguard the West, but as we'll uncover, their safeguarding often serves a far narrower agenda, preserving elite privilege at any cost. Stay with us for a few minutes of revelation. Picture Europe in the early 1950s. The Iron Curtain descends, Stalin's shadow looms large, and the West trembles on the brink of oblivion. In this cauldron of fear, Le Cercle is born, not as a grand alliance, but as a Franco-German whisper network, a gentleman's agreement among conservative elites to stem the red tide. Officially, it's a forum for dialogue. Unofficially, a war room for the powerful, far from prying eyes. By design, Le Cercle shuns the spotlight. Invitation only, no press releases, no websites, just biannual gatherings in opulent, undisclosed villas where the champagne flows and the real business begins. Membership reads like a rogues gallery of influence. Ex-prime ministers, CIA directors like the late William Colby, even whispers of Margaret Thatcher's iron-fisted approval. Ties to MI6, NATO, and the intelligence alphabet soup run deep. But here's the cynicism. In a world preaching democracy, Le Cercle embodies its antithesis, an unvoted cabal dictating fates. They weren't saving the free world, they were ensuring their own. Le Cercle's golden age, or should we say its most Machiavellian, was the Cold War. Their mandate? Counter Soviet subversion at all costs. They funneled funds to right-wing parties, orchestrated propaganda blitzes, and whispered strategies into the ears of leaders. Europe, they argued, needed bulwarks against the Bolshevik menace. Fair enough, in theory, but dig deeper, and the rot appears. Enter Operation Gladio, NATO's dirty secret, a network of paramilitary stay-behind armies buried across the continent. Trained to resist invasion, these units morphed into something far uglier, tools for domestic terror. In Italy, the strategy of tension saw bombings pinned on leftists to swing elections rightward. Belgium's supermarkets ran red with blood from Gladio-linked attacks. And Le Cercle, rumors persist they were the architects, coordinating from the shadows to manufacture fear and justify crackdowns. Of course, denials abound. No minutes, no manifests, just echoes in declassified files. Yet the pattern is clear. When democracy falters, Le Cercle doesn't mend it. They exploit it, a necessary evil their defenders claim. To the rest of us, it's the elite's license to play God with innocents' lives. The Soviet Empire crumbles in 1991, and Le Cercle doesn't mourn. They pivot. Communism's ghost fades. Enter the hydra of Islamism, Russian revanchism, and Chinese ascendancy. Post 9/11, they're at it again, shaping counter-terrorism doctrines, greasing the wheels for invasions in the name of security. Their intelligence pipelines ensure NATO dances to their tune, from drone strikes to surveillance states. Economically, it's even more insidious. Le Cercle champions mercantilist gospel. Deregulate, privatize, let the big dogs run wild. The result? A gilded age for the few, crumbs for the masses. Wealth concentrates in boardrooms while labor unions wither. They frame it as progress, the tide lifting all boats. Cynics, and there are many, see it for what it is. A blueprint for perpetual inequality, where global stability means elite insulation. In boardrooms from Davos to these hidden salons, they plot against threats like populism or fair trade. Russia under Putin, a bear to be poked. China, a dragon to be caged. All while their members' fortunes swell. Educational? Undeniably. But the lesson is bitter. Power doesn't corrupt absolutely. It selects for the already corrupt. Today, Le Cercle endures. Twice-yearly huddles on cybersecurity, energy wars, and taming autocrats. They adapt like chameleons, always one step ahead of scrutiny. No grand exposés, just quiet leaks hinting at their sway over NATO's next moves. Yet controversies cling like smoke. Accusations of false flags, election meddling, a globalist cabal eroding sovereignty. Conspiracy theorists feast here, but even sober analysts agree. The lack of accountability is damning. In a democracy, power should answer to voters, not velvet rope cliques. Le Cercle reminds us, the real rulers rarely run for office, they network. So what of it? Awareness is the antidote. Question the narratives, trace the funding, demand transparency. The West's guardians may be its greatest vulnerability. That's Le Cercle, architects of influence, masters of the unseen. For more dissections of status power, subscribe to the Stateless Standard. Like, share, and join the conversation below. What hidden network should we expose next? Until then, keep your torch lit. This is the Stateless Standard, signing off.